Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Littell.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Number 63, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 and 2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. It's been a real struggle for this group. Dead last in the league in hits, so a lot of empty swings and soft contact leads to not much scoring, Chris.
Yeah, could build an I-5 wind farm with this lineup, the way these players swing and miss. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, they're still professional hitters, but it's just been up and down the lineup this year, just swinging and missing. Clearly, they got to make some adjustments. Major changes are needed because these players aren't going anywhere. They continue to have the trouble they're having making contact. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting third,
and now it'll be Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That hits the dirt, and the count's even at 2. 2 out, space is empty. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the mound now, number 78. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero.
Caballero.
Strike one. That one's upstairs, ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. And down on strikes, and one gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
At the plate, Richie Palacios. On the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and a couple of quick outs. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Yandy Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the dirt. To second, pulls him off the bag. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. Top of the second, up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
And a big swing and a miss. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
First pitch, not close.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And now it's even up.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Get out of town. Home run number 10 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
One down. And here's the rookie center fielder, Isaac Collins. A little out front there as he swings through it. Collins measures 5 feet 8 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Ball one there.
1 ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And there are 2 outs. Here's Mark Canha. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Kim. And makes the grab. And that is that. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fought off foul. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
1 out, bases empty. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. The next pitch misses. 2-0. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Splits the plate, and now 3-1. And that is out of play. Rips that one to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 2, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Littell back to work. And that one almost got him.
One and one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head. Now 2nd and 3rd, and nobody out. The run scores all the way from first. The throw to 3rd, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to 3rd pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
And now it's William Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. Way inside, gets out of the way. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
おはようございます。フォーク走塁でフォークフラットボギーです。セカンドはいかん方が良かったですね。ホーム投げるか思ったら、サード投げてきた。雨の方はどないですか？
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Yelich at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
よう振ってますよね、ほんま。
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
北九州とか振りまくってましたね。ああ、落としちゃった。
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
博多から小倉の間ぐらい相当振ってたんじゃん。
Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jackson Chourio. Singled and scored his first time. Smash to the left side. On to Kim. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
これは初めて見ましたね。センターから戻るカメラ。
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. DeLuca with a homer in his last game. Popped up. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
昨日というか今日あれですよね。目覚めてから2時間ぐらいまたやってたみたいですけど。ニクレコさんがコメントしてましたけどね。1時間ぐらい寝てから、そっからまた2時間ぐらいやってたみたいですよ。
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact. 2時ぐらいに寝たから。
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now Ben Wertvet. Inside, just missed. Foul ball there. And he grounds one back up the middle, finds his way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. In there at the knees. Strike one.
なんで雨で電車も遅れとるし。
Foul off left side. Next offering way off the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base.
さすがに雨降っとったらやめとこかってなりますよね。
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
ハンバーグ食べに行こうかな思ったけど雨降ってるからまた違う日ですね。ああ。
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. The Rays strand just the one, still down 3-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, on to the fourth. Up now for Milwaukee, number 28. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Started to swing, held up.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
あれからまっちゃん配信切った結果7時間超え約8時間ぐらいですよね。ああ、振り逃げ振り逃げ。
On to first, in time to get him, one away in the strikeout. And here is Hoskins.
完全に爆睡してましたね。 途中、いびき書いてる言うて、肉でこさん言うてましたから。いびき配信になってるとか。ほんまにちょうど8時間ぐらいですよ、これ。9時からやっとったから、朝の5時前ぐらいちゃいますか。ちょこちょこ見とったらしいですね、肉でこさんが。もうちょっと今、動いたみたいやとか言って。で、2時40分に起きたとか言うて、はよ戻ってこいとか言うて、LINE 来てましたけど、完全に寝てましたね。いびき配信。
Down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-2.
さすがにもうこっちも寝てるから戻られへん。まあでも、寝る前にうどん食べましたけど、半分だけにした。2人前はさすがに食わんと、半分だけうどん食べて、白米はなしで、半分だけうどん食べて、あいたいたいた。
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Zach Littell gives way, just never found his groove. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Joe Boyle.
あのうどんでも、さっと水洗いだけで食べれるうどんやから、いちいち湯がかんでいいんですよ。そのままバサバサ水洗いして、そのまま食べれるやつやから。人間ドックやな。
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Just missed.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Collins off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
盆休みとかは何日かあるんすか？休む人はもう昨日ちゃうわ。金曜日から9連休とか言うてる人いますけど。
That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
This is Bryce Terang. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
こっちももう、淀屋橋のあれは多分休みと思いますからね。あんまりない。淀屋橋の会社が多分ね、休みよるから、こっちも自動的に休みになりますけど。どっかのタイミングでちょっとハンバーグは食べに行こうかな思ってんすけど。いつもの浜名湖の場所じゃなくて浜松の方のハンバーグ行こうかな思って。でも店によったらそんなに混んでないとことかあるから、 混んでるとこ3時間待ちとかね、えげつないね。さすがに食べに行くのに3時間も待ってられんか。ようあんだけ待つな思うけど。せめて30分以内に食えるぐらいやったら。店行って、はい、4時間待ってください言われたら、いや、もういいですわ、言って。そんなよう待ちませんわ。
So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Swings through that one out in front that time.
あのハンバーグ屋もほんまに儲かりますよね。あんだけ客来るから。
Big swing and a miss. The Rays trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Aranda stands in now.
じゃあ4時間頑張ったら店の店長からハンバーグ2個とご飯特盛りサービス。4時間はさすがによう待たんですね。長すぎですね、4時間待てるの。なんかやるにしても4時間も時間余りまくるから。
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
それやったらまだそんな街のない穴場の店行ってる方がね、早いとこ10分15分で食べれるとこあるから、3時間待つんやったら10分ぐらいの方行きますね。
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
じゃあロイヤルホストや。ファミレスとかもなんか値段も安いし、全然行ってないっていうね、ファミレスは。ガストとかロイホとかいろいろありますよね。
So a man at first. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. And that one fouled off. Aranda, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 3-0.
食い物屋もうまい店が多すぎて回るんが大変ですよね。
Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the shortstop, number 63. Boyle, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Not even close there. 1-0. And that clips the inside corner.
ピッチャーやっとかなあかん。
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
William Contreras digs in now. Swings through that one.
No ball. One strike.
One down, base is empty. On the corner of the knees for a strike. The 0-2. That one out to right. Low, hustling after it.
ああ、やらかした、やらかした。やらかしよった、やらかしよった、やらかしよった。ほっとったらすごいけど、やらかすとやばいからね。もうちょいやったけど、残念でした。
Here comes Christian Yelich.
やらかしよった。やらかしよった。
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
あれ、足速かったらランニングホームランになるんですけどね。おっと、これは外野フライか。あ、取り寄った。
It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's 4-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
若手の調理を。
Chorio up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
昨日言うてた丸亀製麺も全然行ってないからね。意外と近場にないんですよね、あれ。なんか中途半端な場所にあるから。
He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play.
ポロリ。
We'll see how they score this.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And the batter now, number 28. There's a swing and a miss.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Oh. ここやっと、梅田にあるんや。知らんかったな。梅田にもあるらしいですよ。
That one outside. And that's
駅前第4
Pretty
ビ
easy
ル。
to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Just missed.
ああ、心斎橋にもあるんや。ああ、イオンモールか。 うわー、置いた。
And that's a base hit. And now first and second with two
あ、
outs.
難波にもあるって書いてます。知らんか
Right
っ
there
た。
does a great job of staying in the big part of the field.
難
Man, there are
波。
a lot of hits there.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one.
日本橋行った時食べれますやん、これ。
Check swing, called strike. Two aboard, two outs.
One ball, one strike.
朝10時から夜の10時半までやってるらしいですよ。
Hoskins pushes it foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball.
どこにあるんだ。
Doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch is downstairs. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is downstairs. Isaac Collins in the Milwaukee on deck
あ
circle.
ー、でもこれあれですやん。高島屋の近所にあるみたいですね。いやいやいや、今のボールやろ。なんか普通にストライク入った。
Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Brewers 4, the Rays nothing.
あのブックオフの並びにあるんや。全然知らんかったっすね。向かいにあるんや。
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
丸亀製麺難波店いうのがあるみたいですよ。
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's off the inside
多分
corner.
ケンさん
And
が
that is ball one.
地下のなんとかいう店の近所みたいですよ。名前何でしたっけね、あれ。
Line drive. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
なんか、難波の地下にある、名前なんて店でしたっけ、あれ。あそこもなんか、ミニカーとか売ってんでしたっけ。
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
そう、そのアダムスキー、そこの近所みたいですよ。多分その店の上の方上がって、
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
多分そんな離れてないと思うんですけど。
That one missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first with one gone, and here's the catcher, Ben Rortvedt. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
さすがにちょっともう変えましょうか。
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 78 is done. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm.
意外と家の近所にもなんかあるみたいですね。
Elvis Peguero into the game.
近所言うてもなかなか距離はあるんですけど。
One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
歩いていったら多分これ、1時間ぐらいかかるかもしれない。
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
歩いたら40分かかるって書いてますね。
Man at second. And takes low for ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike in the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Back to the top of the lineup.
40分ってことは、多分30分でいけますね。10分ぐらいは短縮できるはずやから。片道30分。電車でもまあ、駅はあるけど、なんかちょっと離れてんすよね。それやったら歩いて30分の方がええかもしらん。
Off the mark there, and now it's even 1-1.
食後の運動になりますよね。
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now in Tampa Bay. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Isaac Collins.
結構でも夜遅うまでやってんすね。10時ぐらいまで普通にやってますね。
Boyle back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
多分もう何年も行ってないですからね、丸亀。
High fly ball down the left field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
大概なんかのうどんか、プラス天ぷらとかが食べますけどね。揚げたての天ぷらが売ってんすよね、あれ。なんかちっこいおにぎりもなかなかうまいんですよね。で結局、合計なんぼやじゃ1000円ぐらいいってまうっていう。うどんだけやったら安いですけど。いろいろ天ぷら買ったり、握り買ったりしとったら、800円とかいきますからね。
Good eye in that spot.
Tried to backdoor him with
結
that
構
slider
どれ
right
もう
there,
ま
but
そうや
just
から、
missed
これ
off
も
the
こ
plate.
れ
Good
もで
pitch
な
though.
買ってまうんですよね。
Battling here as he fouls it away.
冷やしうどんとか、熱々うどんとか、結構種類があるんですね。カレーうどんもあったんちゃうかな。
Fights it off. He'll see another.
かなりでもメニュー多いですからね。
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So up next, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
天ぷらがまた結構でかいんですよ。
Popped up right side.
あ
And
あ、落ち
that'll
た。
fall for a base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, second baseman,
Bryce Terang will
初
hit
めての
next.
方。
He has singled and he has flied to left. And that one is lifted in the air. Palacios. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Caleb Durbin.
Here's the leadoff man for the
ああ、
Brewers.
夏場やったらやっぱ冷たいうどんの方がうまいですよね。熱いのよりも。
In the dirt, but kept close.
なんかぶっかけうどんとか、とろ玉うどんとか、
Runners at first and second with one gone.
ざる
We're
う
in the
ど
top
ん
half
と
of
かあ
the
りますけど。
sixth. Up the middle.
ああ、落とした、
Jumps,
落と
but
し
it's
た、落と
off
し
his
た、落とした。
glove. On to second, they get one.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice. That's
叩
for
き落と
sure.
されましたね。
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is
ネ
in
ギと
slow
かで
motion
も
and
入れま
he's
くる
at
人い
full
ますから
speed.
ね。どんだけネギ入れるん
And
や
the
ろ。
first pitch misses for ball one.
麺よりネギの方が多いんちゃうかいぐらい。ネギ山盛り入れる人いますからね。
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. Good eye right there. Runners at the corners with two outs. Next offering is outside.
He should get a
た
pretty
び
good
た
pitch
び
to
お
hit
はよ
here
うござ
with
いま
three-hole
す。
hitter coming up if he's walked.
抹茶の里対イブラ山の取り組み。スタミナ切れで不戦勝になりました。
Good job to fight that one off. He goes down looking.
あ
Two left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Brewers 4, the Rays nothing. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Richie
6回か。
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fastball is outside.
ああ、ちょっ
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to get him back into this ballgame.
0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
ああ、中途半端、中途半端。
And it falls.
ああ、
The
三
throw
塁
to
行かれた。
third, and now runners at the corners, nobody
あ
out.
っちゃ。
Junior Caminero next to hit for the
やばい
Rays.
な。
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
あーっと。
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
イブの山は前頭に復帰確定です。前頭っていうんですか、前頭っていうの。
Aranda in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Figueroa winds and deals. Late with the swing there.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. When you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
なかったことにされるかもしれない。
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
あー、来てた。
The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single.
言い間違いありましたね。トリプル類。
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 2 outs. Josh Lowe,
やっ
the
ぱり
next to
打った
hit.
か。
Right through there for a strike.
Ah,
And
mata ucciata.
that's a fair ball. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single for 2 now.
明日の試合はプラス10からスター
Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
ト。いやー、今のも取られへんな。
So 2 outs with runners on the corners.
あ
Johnny
とワンア
DeLuca
ウ
next
ト
to hit
は
for the Rays. Close
取って
one
もらわ
doesn't
な。
get the call. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. That's too low. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kim at third. Low. On at first with 2 down. Puts it in the air out
な
towards
ん
left
とか抑
center.
えた。
Brings it in. And that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 4, the Rays 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Katie.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tries to check his swing. Now look to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
1-1.
And a 1-1. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge.
Number 28 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
なんか腹減ってきましたね。夜中のあれ1時半頃食うとったから。
Off the plate. Yeah, that's ball 2.
残りのまたうどん食べとかなあかん。
Now a screamer into the outfield.
正面か。気のせいで。
Brewers go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
バカタレ丼メガ盛り2000円です。うどんと丼を食べるっていう。
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Puts it away for the out. And here is Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 in this one.
変えとかな。
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jared Koenig will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Koenig.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's down and in.
うどんと丼物の特盛りセット売り切れ。
特盛りエビ天丼とか食いたいですね。
エビ天丼プラスうどんと。
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is down low. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
あれですよね。道端に生えてる野菜を
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even 1-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating. 道端に生えてる雑草を取ってきて
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, and that chance handled. And he'll be safe at first.
やらかしたまた。
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden,
でも道端の葉っぱはまずいです。
They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
トリプルクワッドボイ。天ぷらのタレとかけたら余計まずなるっていう。
Stands in now and watches strike one.
また抜けた。
And there's a base hit to right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Caminero in the box now. Takes strike one. Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. So the Rays strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Liner, and this could be trouble.
ちょうど誰もおらんとこ。
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
And now it's going to be Isaac Collins.
もう1点欲しいですね。
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hoskins at second with nobody out.
Whoa.
Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta getting ready to go.
Clevenger
getting loose as well. Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside.
Oh.
And a full count now.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball forward to a board.
これはフォアボール。
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
ハーナさん。
Canna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss.
my.
And it's 0-2. First and second here, no outs. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air of the infield. And the infield fly is called.
インフィールド。
So digging in, Bryce Terang, 1 for 3. That one is
わー、置いた。
absolutely belted.
その
Gone.
まま入る。弾
He
丸ライ
sends it
ナ
out
ー
of
で。
here. His second of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
これで5点差か。
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a
これ
quick
で
break.
だいぶ楽
New
です
arm on the
ね。
mound when we get back. On the mound now, Edwin Uceta.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and the batter will be the shortstop. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Uceta in his third season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
エ
One
ドウィ
down,
ン・ウ
base
セ
is
タ。
empty. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And that just misses. One, two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts in and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball
OB
and
入
it
り
was
ました
effective.
ので、エン
Those
タ
are
イトル
pretty
2
good
で
pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Contreras.
Ah,
Now on the
mine.
plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings
Yeah,
and misses.
hold on.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. The Brewers had 3 on this blast. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the eighth. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
まだ投げれますね。
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. To third. To first. One up, one down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
キム・ハソン。
Kim batting with one down, takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a ball popped up.
あっさり終了。
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
あー、イエリッチさん変えな。
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the DH, Christian
あー、でも
Yelich.
DH か。まあけど変えましょうかも。
Pinch hitter coming on, Garrett Mitchell.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1.
ボール、ボー
Checks
ル。
his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Here's a 1-1. Check swing, called
あー、
strike.
入ってる。いや、ボールや。
Next pitch is
うわー、際ど。
downstairs.
あ
Hard
ー、
hit
これ
right
はか。
side. Kim with the throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chorio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
1-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Fouls one off. 2-2.
うん。
The other way.
あー、ファウ
And
ル。
foul ball. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the
あー、
end.
どん詰まり
Into
だ。
center. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
キム
Down
さ
the
ん。
third baseman. And ball
that's a
one.
ball. One ball, no strike.
Swing
Yeah,
and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Tap foul at the plate. Now he
わー
breaks his bat.
お。バットがもげた。
Over to Diaz, and that's the third out. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Brewers 7, the Rays 2.
さあ、最後か。
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
まあ、このまま続投で。
Koenig back to work. Just off the
that's a
outside
ball.
edge, and that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
One ball, one strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. Outside
No.
corner got him looking.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Rortvedt in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball right side.
よいしょ。
Terang. The throw to first.
さあ、あと
And
ワ
a
ン
couple
アウ
of
ト。
quick outs. Last chance for the Rays. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jose Caballero. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
That one pushed foul. The Rays down to their
ああ、
final
これ
strike.
で抑えれるか。
Swing and a
No,
miss.
shot.
That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
ああ、や
In-time
っとか
ball
っ
game,
た。
and the strikeout ends it.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John
う
Shelby.
ん、
Thanks
5
for
点
joining
差
us.
か。うん、これで連勝か。連敗の後のまた連勝。で、次がガーディアン3連戦か。ああ、また1位になった。広島と入れ替わりましたね。0.5 か。貯金が7。2試合目入ります。メッツにドジャース、ヤンキーと阪神とレンジャーマーリンズ。マーリンズじゃマリナーズか。阪神もほんま強いですね。貯金7なんや。 巨人も2番手か。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうか。うどん食べよう。昨日の残りのうどんを。名前間違えましたね。クワッドボギー。マーリンズとマリナーズ似てますよね、なんか。綴りが。紛らわしい。昼飯の時間ですが、トリプルヘッダー配信延長してお送りします。マリナーズとマーリンズが間違いますな。からのありがとうございました。よっしゃ。あれ。さあ、では、うどんタイム。